The Crunch continue their 5-game road trip this afternoon in Providence against the Providence Bruins. Crunch enter on an 8-game winning streak, including a win on Friday night against the Hartford Wolfpack, a 6-0 shutout victory for the Crunch. In that game for Syracuse, they got goals across the board, including a couple of shorthanded empty net goals at the end of regulation. But for the Crunch, the return of Mitchell Stevens, only his 3rd game since the end of October, came back and scored 2 goals for the Crunch. A great return from him in his 1st game since December.
Well, I think I thought I played well. We had 11 forwards going. It was a full group effort, and Eddie was awesome in net, and it was a good game to come back. I felt well, and we'll see where it goes from there.
He got better as the game went along. I think scoring an early goal helped him with his confidence, but it's tough. It's tough when you play only a few games, and those games in October. It's tough to come back in February and play with the same pace as other guys and be in the same structure. But overall, he had a good review and a good showing. And for me, it's hopefully it's a starting point. He's going to stay healthy, he's going to feel good, and he's going to play good hockey games for us.
This afternoon's matchup against the Bruins features 2 of the hottest teams in the American Hockey League. The Crunch on an 8-game winning streak. Providence continues to roll along as well, and head coach Ben Grew thinks it's one of the better matchups of the year for the Crunch.
They skate, they compete, they're very well structured. When you look at them, and I watch 2 of their game lately, I know why they're on that streak. Because they play the right way, and they had a slow start, a little bit like us, but they're a good team now, and I'm looking forward to that game because it's a good challenge for us. And when you go in games like that, you want to play at your best, and I think it's a good measure game for us.
So this afternoon, it's the Crunch and the Providence Bruins, first matchup of the season between the teams. Providence is the final team that the Crunch are playing for the first time this year. The Crunch have faced everyone else on their schedule at least once already this season. They play one other time in Syracuse the rest of the way, but this is the only matchup to Providence this year for the Crunch. You can catch all the action this afternoon on ESPN Radio or AHL TV. Countdown to Crunch Time gets underway. It's presented by Supercuts, starts at 2:50, and then the puck drop is at 3:05 as the Crunch gets set for the Providence Bruins this afternoon from Dunkin' Donuts Center in Providence.